Benz. Run, tell them. The big body high priestess. Somebody come see this. I popped in to see what's good with you, Scorpio. For early April, here you're gonna dealing with an Aries, and Aries being really needy, and Aries wanting your attention. I feel like an Aquarius being late to the party. They show up. An Aquarius is gonna be helpful somehow, but they need to heal first. They could be helpful, be relevant in your life, but they need to heal first. They need to be willing to heal. They need to be open to your suggestion. It's crazy because you have a lot more in common with this person than they want to admit, but for whatever reasons they fight against you. You two bump heads. I feel like there is an Aries who's really needy, who wants to be close to you. Some of you, your baby is an Aries, and Aries is a crybaby, and Aries is really emotional, and Aries is really upset. Their feelings are hurt, having on them being a lot more uh, sensitive than people realize. Okay, having on them being a lot more sensitive than people realize. I feel like a mistake was made. A huge mistake was made. Someone has been falsely accused of something big. Someone has been accused of being a fraud. Someone has been accused of being a scammer. Someone is being accused of not being true to who they say they are, not being genuine, having lied somehow, having ill intentions somehow. I really feel like whether this is you, for a lot of you, this is you who have been accused this way, or you are watching someone be accused. I really feel like swearing up and down that someone was a Scorpio, but they're not a Scorpio. They're a Cancer. Heavy on this energy. Someone may not be an Aquarius. They may be a Gemini. Someone may not be a Gemini. They may be an Aquarius. Heavy on the having an issue with an air sign, a huge issue with an air sign. I feel like there being an issue with a Libra as well. I feel like having a bone to pick with a Libra, meanwhile really having a soft spot for them, but not such a soft spot that you're not ready to hold them accountable. I also really feel like someone accusing you of something really unthinkable, something really terrible somehow, and they're able to convince someone who is very fond of you, or they're able to be really convincing to someone who loves you or who cares about you, and you may be approached with respect, or you may be rejected with respect. You may be rejected, but with respect. I don't feel being disrespected somehow. I feel like someone tries to handle their rejection of you gracefully, or they try to explain the matter to you gracefully or with respect, because it's like we regret to inform you, or with all due respect, this is not going to work. Someone, having on someone being regretful that they have to give you this news, regretful that they have to deny you somehow, or regretful that things are not going to work out, or that they have to walk away from you. If someone putting you in a position where they have to choose, you have to choose between you and someone else, or being put in a position, someone putting another person in a position where they have to choose between you or them, and unfortunately this person may have to choose the other person, even though that they really care for you, or they're really fond of you, or you're put in this position. This could be you having to choose between yourself or your health, or someone else taking care of someone else. And even though you really love someone and you want to be with them, you want to be there for them. You got to choose you first. You got to choose your health first. I get with you and I get with you, but I need to rest. Heavy on this energy of not now, not today. Whatever someone is offering you sounds really good, and normally under certain circumstances you may be open to taking it, but not today, not right now. That's not going to work for you. You can't be bought, you can't be bribed, or you don't want that. What you need is to think. What you need is to heal. What you need is to rest. You need to sleep. Someone is overworked, mind, body, spirit, heavy on this energy. I also really feel like no matter what, I said what I said. Heavy on this energy of like no matter what, or how innocent you may be, or how wrong someone may be about you, they're never that wrong. No matter how wrong someone may be about you, they're never that wrong, or they're not wrong about the version of you or the side of you that they're tapped into. They're not wrong. They're not wrong about the fact that they can feel, they can see your shadow, they can see your dark side, they can see your flaws, your faults. They can see where you have the potential to be a problem. You have the potential to show up a certain kind of way. You may not actually be showing up that way, but that doesn't mean that someone doesn't see where you have the potential to be sneaky this way, where you have the potential to show up a certain way. Someone can see your dark side, Scorpio. It just is what it is. It just is what it is, and I feel like you're really offended not so much about what it is that someone is accusing you of, but more so that someone can see you or see that you have the potential to do so, that you can't pass as someone who is as innocent as you think you can, even when you're up to no good, even when you're not up to no good, even when you're completely innocent. There's something about this shit, or even when you really haven't done anything. Someone not being naive. Someone not being ignorant, someone not being blind, 555 on the clock to what you could do, the role you could play, the impact you can have. Ball, give him his pump, please. Give him his pump, please. Heavy on, heavy on the Scorpio, having chest issues, health issues, needing to work on that. Truly needing to work on that. Someone needs to clear their lungs, detox. I feel like being out and about. I feel like your space being messy somehow. Your space being messy, but you help other people clean theirs. You help other people clean up their. Yo, I. Yeah, she's sleeping, but let daddy take her. Mommy. She ain't really sleeping. Okay, I love you. Okay, give me a minute, okay? I feel like choosing to work in the most awkward space or in the most inconvenient space to you, or out in the open, or where you're liable to really have to deal with certain distractions, but you choose to do it anyway. You choose to be available. Have you on the doing your work in a public area? People may literally walk up to you and talk to you while you're recording, or while you're reading, or while you're having a meeting, while you're on the phone having a conversation, or or someone does DoorDash, or they work in transportation, or they're outside, or they're just in the most in the weirdest location, just the most random location, doing their work. I'm literally by my side door. This is my patio right here in my dining room, attached to my fucking kitchen counter. Do I know why? No, I have a whole office upstairs. I just chose to sit right here today. Heavy on the moving around, choosing to be in a brand new environment when you work could be for the day, literally. I also feel like someone inviting you into their space to work with them, to do work with them, and you turning them down. You may normally be open to that or be wanting to do that, but I feel like you getting to work on your own terms, or you not stressing for money, or you actually having some money, some unexpected money comes earlier, or it comes on time. It comes so that you can rest, you know. I got some bills to pay, but some money may come in that allows you to not have to bust your ass to do so, pay a bill, and then rest for a day or two instead of really overworking yourself, or, you know, having to say yes to that job that you really don't want to take. That's really exhausting. And people also really feel like people expect you to want to do something because you're good at it, or because you have a certain title. Just because I'm your daughter don't mean I want to take care of you. Just because I'm your mother don't mean I want to take care of you. Just because I'm your grandmother don't mean I want to take care of you. That energy out here doesn't mean I don't have other things to do. I love you, but that don't mean I don't have other things to do. That don't mean I want to take care of you. Let's just pray. I don't even know if I prayed. I feel like you're not praying, Scorpio, if I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like you're not praying. I feel like you're not trying to take care of yourself. I feel like you're not doing the best, but you're not really practicing what it is that you preach, or you look real good somehow on camera. You look real good somehow on camera, or you present yourself a certain way, to the right people or to certain people, but that's not really how you live, and somehow you don't feel as good as you portray yourself to feel. Go tell daddy give you your pump. He said he knows. Let's pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angel, spirit, guide, spirit, animal, soul, sky, universe, please allow me to tap in with my Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, Venus, to the north node to see what messages you have for them for early April. Please protect this patient from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe, thank you, spirit. Yeah, I feel like you show up for a short amount of time. You don't put in much work or have you on the working part-time now out of nowhere or, you know. I also really feel like someone feels inadequate somehow because of the money that they make or the money that they would have to give you. Someone is really upset about what they have to give you, what they have to share with you. And someone is willing to give you something that they expect to dangle money in front of you and it to be more valuable to you than it actually is. I also really feel like you take somebody for granted. Somebody was there for you. Somebody is there for you. Someone did something for you, or they always do something for you, or they're willing to spend money. They're willing to invest in you. Someone thinks about you. They give lovely gifts. Somehow this could be their love language. The way that they choose to show up, the way that they choose to love on you. They totally feel unappreciated by you. They don't feel like you appreciate anything that they do for you. I also really feel like you went out of your way somehow. You embarrass them, or you make a bad impression on someone that they want to make a good impression on, or you know for a fact that someone cares a lot about what someone thinks. So you go out of your way to be rude, to be disrespectful, to make them look bad. You go out of your way to make someone look like a bad person. Or someone goes out of their way to make you look like a bad person. But no, but I said what I said. That's also being your energy, and there being no reason for it. And you go out of your way to try to make someone look like they're a bad person, like they give you a hard time, or wanting to make yourself seem or look more important to someone than you actually are. Like someone goes out of their way to give you a hard time. Then when they don't. I also really feel like boundaries, there being boundaries that need to be respected that someone's not respecting, whether it's you or someone else. You know, someone feels like you're not respecting their boundaries. Heavy on this energy. Someone feels like you're not respecting their boundaries, or by any means necessary, someone makes sure that you know how they feel. Springtime, needs to be growing stuff. I feel like new focuses, planting seeds, having to make sure that you really see things through. Heavy on your candle magic. Some of you heavy on you really lacking when it comes to your candle magic. Some of you are really half-assing it, or you don't really work your candles. You be lighting 7-day candles and you don't really sit with them. You would do well to work with smaller candles so that'll burn out in an hour or 2 hours. The second card I just fucking dropped for yours. Someone's grip is not what it needs to be. Intensification. Someone really needs to work on intensifying their candle magic. I also really feel, I really feel like you need to do more work in connecting with your ancestors. You're not as tapped in as you think you are. Meanwhile, you should be. It makes no sense. Something about you not being as connected, and you don't talk to them directly like you should, or you don't love on them like they want to be loved on. Spell, manifestation, next to this candle magic. I really feel like it's important for you to be writing petitions, either writing on your candles at this time, or writing your papers and taping, writing on your paper and taping your petition to the outside of your candle. You know, when you go to the botanica and you buy a candle, you know, when you buy a candle and it has all the words written on it or whatever, it's the same thing if you were to write your petition. I feel like having to put a Leo on the back burner, not answer them right away, ignore their phone call, ignore their messages. Sheesh. Hold on. Yes. So, okay. Okay. Alright, love you, bye. I feel like you, I feel like you expected, I feel like you expected a Leo to be gone a lot longer than they actually will be. Heavy on this energy of expecting to say bye to a Leo. Could be a Leo, could be a Virgo. Heavy on this energy of expecting someone to be gone for a lot longer than they actually have been gone than they actually will be. Someone's coming home a lot sooner. Someone's coming home early. Someone may have had to go away, be on vacation, or they weren't thinking about you. Someone was content to stay away from you for a long time, or they have been. You may be enjoying your peace and quiet. Someone may think that you were more upset or more worried than you actually were. But I also really feel like someone intended to stay away from you. Someone intends to cut you off. Someone wants to stay away from you. They have to. They're, they feel like they have to. I really feel like there being a connection that compromises another one. I also really feel like you upset with an Aries for some reason, or you got an attitude with an Aries, and it's not even justified. Like there being no reason for it, or you got an attitude with your best friend. You mad at your best friend and don't have a reason for it, or whatever it is that you were mad over was petty, or it's not worth you staying mad at this person. You genuinely loving this person saying that they want to see you soon, and you wanting to throw this person on the back burner and say you don't want to see them, or you know, I'm just hearing life is short. Everyone's energy of life is short. This may be someone who's always been really good to you, or someone who genuinely loves you, or what it is that you mad about being petty, or you only seeing one side of it, or you're not taking this person into consideration what it is that they're going through. Foundation, heavy on this homeland foundation, of how they have to secure their foundation first. You want someone to move or make you a priority. They can't make you a priority, or they can't put you before someone or something. They can't put you before their family. Heavy on this energy, I also really feel like you don't listen to it. Some of you are not reading your tarot cards right. I also really feel like you ignored the message that you got in the tarot card reading. Baby, you took your pump? Go take your pump. Go upstairs to daddy and take your pump. Okay. I feel like some of you ignored the message you got in the tarot card reading. If you want to ignore how good of a reader somebody is, you got some advice you didn't like, you didn't want to take. Meanwhile, I feel like it was spot on. Dancing. Everyone needs to dance. You need to move your body. Someone tries to encourage you to dance, to move. Someone wants to take a dance class. Someone needs to enroll themselves in a dance class. Having someone taking a hip hop class, dance class. You need to just put on some music. This could be a dance workout routine, or someone legit just needs to dance because they love it and it's been a minute. This could be something that you used to love to do, used to been good at. It's 9:06 on the clock. It says on my oven, and yet there's 9 people in the room and 6 likes. 9 and 6, 69. That opposite, that energy is giving Cancer energy as well. Someone definitely could be dealing with a Cancer. 9 and 6, or you being opposite to someone. Sun and moon, light and dark, masculine and feminine. It's giving duality somehow, or opposites attracting. You and someone complement each other really well. People hate that. Someone hates that. I feel like you need to spend more time reading, or you need to write the book that you want people to read. You've read enough books. You need to spend the time. You need to you've read enough books. You need to write the book that you want people to read. I said what I said. Have you want to connect with the ancestors being out here? They miss you. I also really feel like you need to take your time to journal with intention, not half-fast, not rush it. Take your time. You need to journal. You need to really cleanse your space out, smoke your space out. Some of you only use like big incense sticks, but you don't really cleanse your shit out the way you need to. Smoke your shit out the way that you need to. I also really feel like you need to smoke with intention. If you're a smoker, smoke with intention every single time. You're not doing so. You're not doing that. Some of you really have an inflamed back. Someone really has an inflamed back. Someone has herniated discs. There's something about this shit. Someone has extreme lower back pain. Someone hasn't been the same since they got into a car accident. Could be, I didn't mean to say that. So it could be an accident, could be a car accident. Someone has injuries on their lower back from working really hard, lifting a lot. Something about this, need to do yoga, need to stretch, you need to make sure that you stay active. Someone doesn't want to do certain things or push themselves because they're afraid to hurt themselves more. Meanwhile, they're really doing themselves a disservice. When you do the spring cleaning, when you do heavy on the Florida wash, the wiping your shit down, the Florida water, when you're doing your floor wash or you washing your windows, heavy on the protection, you know, inviting certain and energies in prosperity, abundance, love into your space, but also protecting the love that's in your home, protecting your family members. Something about this shit. Someone needs a deep cleaning. Someone needs to be able to open their windows. Someone can't get fresh air into their house. Someone doesn't open their windows enough. They don't air it out enough. Someone goes to start smoking things out or cleansing or adding incense, lighting incense. They never open the fucking windows. It just smells like mad incense and nobody can fucking breathe. There's no fresh air coming in. There's no cross ventilation. Someone needs to open their goddamn windows. I can't breathe. Something about this. The Scorpio can't breathe. The Scorpio needs fresh air for whatever reason. Dream journal out here in reverse. I just feel like we need to be clear about what it is that you want moving forward and writing it down. I feel like you and Libra, this energy is really coming out strong of having to write the things that you wanted this time. Your magic really being really powerful, even in this spell and writing petitions. There's something about you actually writing it out. 7-7, miracles will occur. 7 in the room, 7 likes. Angel number 77, 909 on the clock. Pay attention to the synchronicities in a real fucking way. Scorpio, I almost called you Libra. I feel like you're really persistent. Someone will not give up. Was you watching someone in their relationship, someone fight for something that they want. 21-21. You watching someone fight for something that they want. They will not give up. No matter how much, no matter how many times they get knocked down or how many times they fail or how many times they fall out, they fight. Someone does not give up, you know? This may be exhausting for you to watch, or you can't commit to it, but ultimately you want a connection, and you know for a fact that it doesn't come without a price, or it doesn't come without you having to put in certain work, you know. But you're watching someone trying to fight their fucking damnedest through toxic ass behavior. Or you watching someone put in a fucking effort. Someone wants to work out. Someone is active. Someone is willing to change their life. Someone realizes that they have put on a lot. They have a lot that they have to undo. Someone is willing to do it. Someone is willing to do it. Heavy on the being looked at really coldly by an air sign. Someone is not emotional with you. Someone used to be kind to you. They're not kind anymore. Or someone was soft with you. They're not soft. Or they had a soft spot for you. They no longer do. I feel like someone feels betrayed by you somehow. If someone has to choose between you and someone else, they don't choose you. Heavy on, they don't choose you. Someone feels like they can't trust you, like you're gonna stab them in the back, or they feel like you already have. I feel like someone had to move on from you. Someone waited to see if you would do the right thing. They don't feel like you have, or like you will. You know, I feel like there's a lot of cross communication, a lot of he said, she said that needs to be cleared out. This could be in regards to the emperor, what the emperor has to say. I also really feel like someone coming back, like I said a lot earlier than you think. You may not hear something directly. I heard it through the grapevine. Heavy on this energy. I heard that someone was talking shit about me. 3 of Cups in reverse. Someone had my name in their mouth. Someone was popping shit or something, or a celebration didn't last as long as you thought it was, or didn't go as good as you thought it was, or someone started drinking and that was it. I also feel like clean your fucking environment, clean your room. You get that? I'm gonna get that. I'm getting off. Anyway, everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. If you'd like to donate to me, if you'd like to book with me, if you'd like to follow me on any other platform, or subscribe to my Patreon, I love you. It's your girl Mercy, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them, the Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this.